a couple weeks ago that some of my old employees had rented out a space from Phipps and opened up their own shop in the old Gas Monkey digs. And they got Thomas Weeks as their ringmaster. So me and Aaron figured it was high time to pay those guys a visit. Sort of like the welcome wagon, but without the damn cookies. They can get their own damn cookies. What up? What's happening? Hey, it's going. What's up, Scott? Working hard. In there. Wow! So I'm glad you guys are up and rolling and what have you. And there's always room for another hot rod shop, that's for sure. So what do you think you're gonna call your new shop here?
FU Garage.
Like it's an F me?
No, it's a Fired Up Garage.
Fired Up, okay, got it. I was like, damn, man, that's rough. Jordan popped off and said FU Garage, and yeah, I saw the digger in that. You know, I mean, I guess maybe he owes me a little bit of an FU. I mean, we did let Tom and Jordan go.
Fired Up Garage.
I know, it works, it works. So it turns out they're actually gonna call it Fired Up Garage. How y'all liking being at the old building?
It sucks just like it did before. You know, it's no different.
No, that's cool, man. I hope you guys do well. I wish you luck. Fired Up Garage. They fire up the cars, they fire up the motorcycles, whatever. But the funny part is I did fire them. But, you know, they're having a little fun with it. I wish them all the best. And, you know, there's room for another gas monkey in the world. I just don't think these monkeys are going to be it. See y'all later.
Best thing that ever happened to me was getting fired from Gas Monkey. Because he took what I enjoy most in my whole life of doing, and he made it unpleasant. He made it ugly and painful.
I hope they do well. Maybe.
Me too.
I've never in my life had a more desperate need of pure ale than I do at this moment in time.
Four outcasts of the Dallas hot rod community have partnered to form Fired Up Garage.
Well, here we are, guys.
Their common bond? All have severed ties with Richard Rawlings. Tom Smith, fired for insubordination. Thomas Weeks, labeled rival after competing for cars. Jordan Butler, fired for bad attitude. Scott McMillan, quit after being overworked and underpaid. All are united by their passion for cars and their collective desire to replace Gas Monkey Garage as the #1 hot rod shop in Dallas. This is Misfit Garage.
Where are we going?
Going north. I've been following this car literally for over 25 years. Because that's how I work when it comes to keeping up with cars. I got a book at home that's just filled with people with old cars that, hey, one day they may be looking to sell. I give them a call every once in a while, and sometimes, like today, I get lucky.
So it's just perfect timing because, you know, we just got deep right off into this whole shop deal, and then, you know, boom, I get this call on the Chevelle that I've been chasing forever.
Sometimes deals happen like that, and sometimes they're saved for exactly the right time, like we need it right now.
Oh, there it is. That's it. There it is. There's Bobby right there.
Oh, geez, that's a big guy.
Man, I hadn't seen him.
That guy doesn't look very friendly. He's walking faster this way than we're moving that way. All the way here, I'm thinking, Thomas, I know he's a good car buyer, good car finder, and then I see a big guy, possibly with a gun. Now I'm starting to get a little nervous. It's your friend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's my friend. You know what? I'm just thinking get past Bobby. I don't care. I just want to see the car. Bobby, anybody seen a 67 Chevelle laying around here?
Yeah. I don't know how long I've known Thomas. Me and my dad used to own a tire shop up here.
It's good to see you, man.
And he started trying to buy it up there and stuff, and on and off. He's pestered me through the years about it.
You know, I can't give up, man. I just can't give up. I gotta have it.
I don't want to get rid of it, but, you know, my kid's gone off to college and stuff. He's needing a car and stuff, so.
Well, I understand.
She's been catching hell in here and stuff, and she's a good one. It's a 67 Chevy Malibu. Me and my brother were actually on my way to go buy a 69 Camaro, but we drove by like this old plumbing place or whatever, and it was all covered up with plumbing parts. That's where I bought it right there. Just something, you know, fell in love with when I first saw it.
Well, you say you mind if we pull this thing out where I might be able to look at it a little bit closer?
Yeah, let me move some of this stuff.
Okay. Is it still a big block, Bobby?
No, I've got a small block in it now.
What happened to the big block?
Blew it up.
Blew it up. There you go.
At one time, when it was all cleaned up and driving, I was off for 14. But, you know, you could put a price on something like that, but it, you know, really in the end, the memories. A lot of memories with me and my brother. Me and him, you know, we'd go drinking and cruise around, and we'd go to Oklahoma to all them little cat world and, you know, two guys driving around, cruising around in a car looking for chicks. Just every time I sit in it, it reminds me of him. It's been a good car. Ready?
Yeah, that's what we need. Some muscle.
Oh,
Come on,
that's
Bob.
all we needed was some.
A little extra muscle there. All right. There we go.
Been a while since you've been in the sun.
Well, you know, Bobby, the one good thing about all this is kind of like what I would call the second generation, you know, Chevelles.
That's when they made them unique.
What happened right here? It got to be a story.
That right there, I got drunk and backed in a pole at Keller's up on Samuel. That was 3 days worth of crying.
Hey, you know, the car, it's not in horrible shape. A little banged up here and there, but if we fix it up, it could be worth 60 grand to the right person. And a great calling card for our new shop. Well, Bobby, here's the deal. I really need to buy this car where I can restore it and I can turn a profit.
Oh, I understand that, yeah.
So I'm not trying to take you, you know, down to your knees, but 35? I mean...
Oh, no.
No?
Well, at first he come up and offered me $3,500, and then I thought, well, you know, I might need to get my gun.
Thomas, see, I'm trying to learn this,
Yes.
how to buy cars.
Yes.
Okay, the man's 7 feet tall.
Right.
And you told this giant man that's fixing to squish you $3,500.
Well, did you notice I was standing like almost 12 feet from him when I said that?
Is that why I was in between you guys?
Yeah, that's why I put you between us. Oh, well, do me a favor, would you? Give me another number. I mean, give me another
go
number. 8? You gonna leave a little bit of meat on the bone for me? 65, that seems to be, I don't know, 65. It just feels like 6,500, you know? I don't know.
I really wanted to fix it myself because nobody's ever worked with it through the life, and I'm about the only one that's touched the girl. You know, she's like my first virgin, you know? Nobody's else touched her but me, and I don't know if I can see another man caressing my girl and stuff. But if y'all treat her right and keep her like that, I can't go no lower than 7.
I'll tell you what, I'll do the 7. But you gotta throw that Texas sign in right there to go with it.
All right, he's the state of Texas anyway. So.
You gonna do that?
Yeah, you can add the sign.
All right, thank you,
All
Bobby.
right.
Man, it's been a long time coming, haven't it?
Yeah,
I
you've been
appreciate
after it for years
I
and
have.
years.
I
I hate to see
appreciate
her
it.
go. He got a good deal. I can't say what I got, but it all turned out for the best, I guess. Now maybe he'll sell my property and leave me alone.
Be $7,000.
All righty.
We'll take care of it. I promise you. Let me hurry up and get this thing loaded up before you change your mind on me. This has just got to be a luck shot. You know, we open up a new shop. We get a great car to build right off the bat.
A Chevrolet, big block, 4-speed, 12-bolt rear end, all the cool stuff.
Exactly. Everything a growing boy needs. You ready? And Bobby was a tough guy, you know, to buy a car from, but it worked out good.
I thought you were fixing to get your ass kicked.
I thought I was fixing to get my ass kicked, but I had to do it. I had to.
Next time you think you're fixing to get your ass kicked, don't stand behind me, okay?
Well, sometimes you have to grow a pair in this car business. All right, that ought to get us done.
All righty, man. Thank y'all.
All right, brother.
Thank you. Have a good one, boss.
All right, man. Take care. See you later, Bobby.
That's where the cowboy rides away.
You guys gonna take good care of it?
I sure hope they do. I think they will. Otherwise, there might be some repercussions. I'll come search her down. Come get Sammy, Lisa. He's back here whining.
So Thomas and I are pulling in with the first car, 67 Chevelle. These guys are gonna love this car, you know it?
You think so?
I think they're gonna love it.
I really haven't worked with these guys at all, so I mean, I just don't know exactly how this is going to turn out for sure. But what I do know for a fact that this has got to work out, because if it doesn't work out, we may be going down the crapper.
Next on Misfit Garage.
Dude!
Everyone likes what they see,
It's hard to find one of them.
except for Sue.
I don't like that. There's a door. You see wide open? Out.
And later,
What is this, and what did it cost me?
Demolition Derby, Saturday night.
Hey, Tom.
That's what I'm talking about.
So Thomas and I are pulling in with the first car, 67 Chevelle.
Well,
Holy
what do you
moly.
think? Think that'll work?
Dude!
Dude!
For your first car to build, I think that we are total on money. This is gonna be your first car.
This is gonna be a good car.
That'd be you couldn't pick a better first car.
I think so myself.
It's hard to find one of them.
It is hard to find one of these.
I always thought they looked just so muscular, like a running bag. Like, to me, a Camaro looks wimpy and sissified.
Yeah, it's got a little bit,
And this one here gets out of the way.
a little more bulked up, you know.
You're just saying that because you know Camaro's my favorite car.
I hate Camaros. The Chevelle was kind of like the working man's hot rod because, okay, you were this guy and you got married, and next thing you know, things that happen when you get married. You can talk your wife into getting a Chevelle where you couldn't talk her into getting a Camaro. I mean, the Chevelle did everything the Camaro did. It just did it with a little more room and, to me, a little more style and class.
Let's get this car off the trailer and get Tom and Jordan looking at it and see what we can make this thing.
Man, I'm with you. Let's do it.
All right.
Let me grab a strap. I was really amazed because when I pulled back into the shop, these guys were as excited as I was about the build on this car.
Is the parking brake on? We don't want it rolling unnecessarily.
We ready? They thought this was a great car to start with, and that was fantastic for me because, you know, when I'm buying something, I'm hoping that they feel exactly the same, the emotions and the excitement that I feel as I drag one up.
All right, before we get too much further on this thing, we got to decide how we're going to do this. I think we're all happy with, you know, more of a period correct style 70s build.
I'm game with that, so 427.
Definitely big block Chevrolet.
4-speed?
4-speed for sure. The bottom line is this car has got to have some meats under the back of it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all there is to it. Then when you get those meats under the back of it, you got to have something that'll handle those meats. The vision for this car is a big block Chevrolet, the right paint job, a 4-speed transmission, give it that 70s wow pow look, and let's get this thing gone and sold. Okay, we're budgeting ourselves $19,500 and giving ourselves 3 weeks to get this thing done and gone. So each of us is throwing $5,000 of our own money into the pot. I mean, we're stepping out there. I mean, you know, we got to take this risk. In life, you got to take risks. Well, in the car business, if you're not taking a risk, then you're not even getting half a chance to win at the other end.
All right, let's get this thing apart.
All right, come on. I'm going to start with what I do. Y'all do whatever y'all do. Jordan, where's your toolbox?
Right here.
I need a Phillips screwdriver.
One of our huge challenges in this project is we have to get this car done quick. We all felt that we needed to call in a couple favors to some real good friends. I happen to be real good friends with Austin Potter, which is also Aaron Kaufman's best friend.
Hey guys,
I told you I'd get Austin to come over here.
we worked out at his uncle's shop, learning all the, to cut our teeth on all the skills of the trade, and
Hold on 1 second. Hey, Tom. Austin is smart. I think Austin is probably going to be our ace in the hole.
Well, great, man. I'm so happy to have you aboard. Yeah, I mean, we had to call in some help. So I thought back in my head, who have we helped in the past that owe us a favor? Hey, guys. Okay. And I had one guy in mind, and it was Soup Bone. Soup Bone? Tom Smith?
Damn, you're narrow.
My real name is Jerry Joe Alton O'Neill. They call me Soup Bone for short. Grab some tools, pull that fender off.
Sounds good. All right, cool. Let's get it.
Soup Bone, he works right beside me pretty much every day when I'm down there helping Thomas. Not only that, he works really cheap. Like, you feed him, you give him a drink, and he's good to go.
we all good, Tom?
Bing, bang. Bing, bang, boy.
All right.
A little easier.
Jordan, where we at?
Once we get the windows out, I think we can take it over to Sandblasters.
Yeah, well, the next thing we got to do is we got to get it over to Blaster and get this deal done, hopefully, with no glitches.
We're starting out with a great 67 Chevelle, but it's got some major issues. The interior's shot. Man, I tell you what, it's been a long time since I seen Sue. I ain't been over here for a couple of years. But we only got about 250 bucks left in the budget for a seat. Let's just take them in there.
Yep.
I don't want her to see him out here and tell us no.
Yeah, once they're on the table, she might not be able to argue as much.
Hey, Sue,
Hey,
how's it going?
hey, good to see you. Whoa, I haven't seen Scott like a few years. Hey, buddy.
I put on deodorant just for you.
Okay. And I haven't seen Tom like 3-4 months. I'm so happy to see him.
I mean, I love Sue. I mean, Sue is just like a ray of sunshine. I mean, Every time. I mean, cannot be in a bad mood around Sue.
You will never guess. We started our own shop down here behind Phipps.
Really?
We were all working for ourselves and decided to get together instead of working against each other, work with each other.
You don't work for a gas monkey anymore?
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Well,
Fired up,
all
yep.
right.
Yeah, she liked that. We said she's in walking distance for her. Maybe not for me, but definitely walking distance for her.
The best part about it is we needed some seat work done.
All right, great.
We brought some 67.
This one here just needs a little touch up, and I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
We figured you could probably patch it, right?
We brought in crap into her shop.
Tom and Scott bring a 67 Chevelle seat. It looks so crappy.
This one's got my favorite
got
rat
there?
nest.
Redness.
Rat nest.
Yeah, very
I
nice.
mean, everybody knows how much I hate rats.
Yep.
Don't
It's
worry.
disgusting.
I will clean up, make it look real nice. Okay.
I know that you will.
I would say $1,000.
Sue started out at $1,000. $1,000.
Look at it.
Knowing that we have this startup company that we're not exactly flush with funds.
Sue, I'm sure it's worth $1,000.
Okay.
I'm sure it is, but we're having a little bit of trouble.
This is our very first. We hocked the farm just to get this thing off the ground.
Yeah, how about $250
$250 per seat
for all of them?
for all of them?
We offered her $250 in
And an airplane ride.
All right, so what did you offer her?
We ended up offering Sue $250 plus
an IOU.
an IRU, yeah, and
I don't like that. Pick up the seat.
pick up.
Pick up the seat.
Okay.
Close the door. You see wide open? Welcome. Out. I got pissed off. I tell him, get out of here. Move. Go. Come on. You want me to get a broom?
There may be some truth to Richard's allegations about Sue. I apologize for my little indiscretion there.
I'm blacking out. Hang on. I think I got it in my mouth.
Today we're supposed to get our 67 Chevelle back from the sandblaster, but it's raining. Because it's bare metal, if the rain hits it, it'll just rust away. So we need to do something else. The guys don't know it yet, but a couple of weeks ago, I entered the shop in a demolition derby that's coming up soon. I got a car practically for free from a buddy of mine. So today, we're gonna make a demolition derby car.
You're in the wrong shop. We don't work on like that.
Hey, we don't work on crap here.
I tell you what, those guys were pissed off. They did not have any idea what this little crappy piece of junk car is doing pulling in the shop.
I'm out. What the is this and what did it cost me?
Demolition derby, Saturday night.
You can't run over a cigarette package in a row without totaling this thing out. How you gonna win a demolition derby with this?
Hey,
What?
Hey.
What?
what are you doing the asphalt?
Now you got him on us. Great. Just what we need. Our
Hey,
landlord, Dwayne Phipps, stopping by complaining about us tearing up the parking lot. Give me a break. Like Richard Rawlings never did a burnout here.
We're just goofing off a little, Dwayne.
Well, we'll fix it. I promise.
All right, if we fix the asphalt, we're gonna have to get you a new shirt, too.
Really? All right. Was somebody living in this thing?
There's only a handful of rules, and the biggest rule was compact cars.
Hey, it looks like some Richard would wear. Right?
And we'll get Tom to drive.
Have you ever seen him drive?
I've worn many hats in my life, but not a whole lot of helmets, except for medical reasons.
The bigger plus, we can put our name on it, we can put a number on it, we can do all this cool advertising and all this kind of stuff, too.
When I started thinking about this, hey, racetrack, there's got to be 5,000 or 6,000 people there, right? Free advertisement. Let's do it.
On three.
Really, anybody can build a demolition derby car, but we're doing it as a team. One thing I really wanted to happen was for everybody to get to know each other a little bit. Everybody got to put a little bit of their personality in the car.
I think the car needs a shark fin on top.
Austin got to build a shark fin. We put some cool numbers on it. It's funny, the stickers cost more than the car. Got a kind of a trial logo on the hood. The car turned out exactly what I expected it to.
That looks like
Hey,
Next on Misfit Garage, Sandblaster surprises
we got holes in the quarter panel, no trunk floor.
and disputes over paint.
What do you say, boss?
I don't know.
And later,
Come on, crazy cow!
Richard sent us out here to put as many Gas Monkey stickers on demolition cars as we could.
No way.
So right now, I'm really excited. I just picked up the 67 Chevelle, our first car from the Sandblaster. Hey, we got this thing back.
Oh, nice.
I mean, just like most cars when they come back from the blaster, they got a lot of little things that got to get fixed. We got holes in the quarter panels, we got dents in the quarter panels, we got holes around the windows, holes around the front windows, no trunk floor.
No trunk floor?
So it's like this. We get the car back from the Sandblaster this morning. We did find a lot more rust than we anticipated.
It's almost like you can like teach astronomy if you lay below the car. I mean, because I mean, I saw the Big Dipper over there, Orion's belt over here.
If you look over here, that quarter wasn't terrible. This one, the wheel well, I don't know, what would you call that, Jordan? I mean, I don't even know what that is.
It looked like somebody just sat there and welded up the rust.
What Jordan was telling me was it appears that somebody was trying to weld to the rust. Well, you can't weld to rust, so as soon as you hit it, it moves, like it makes the hole a lot bigger. So they just kept welding and welding and welding and welding and welding and welding until it stopped or got good enough for the bundle to stick, so.
You know, building a car is like a plane trip to Las Vegas. Everybody going out there is all happy and dreaming, having a good time. The plane trip back is everybody's all quiet, not saying a single thing. You got rusty bolts that won't come out. You got fenders that give trouble. You got old damage that's happened to this car that is unforeseen until this car is blown apart. Now, that's the real deal.
That sucks. I guess let's get the car inside.
Yeah, let's get this thing started.
Who's gonna be the e-brake?
Who's gonna be the e-brake?
Oh, Dad.
You take the car to the Sandblaster, it's like you get to declothe the car to see what's really underneath.
She's calm as a cucumber.
I mean, a lot of times we have to put a lot of clothes back on to make it look right, but that's where we're at right now. We're gonna take a lot of dents and cancer and a bunch of other little things out of the car and add it all back so we can put the paint back on. All right, let's get a game plan on this thing. Who's gonna fix the rust?
I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to welding, I am the welding what Helen Keller was the binoculars. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do all the rust.
Ooh, high five.
All right, bro, Jam.
They're off.
As you can see, there's quite a few holes. So what I'm gonna do is cut all of it out and replace it with new sheet metal. We only have one day to do it, so we're kind of in a time crunch.
A lot of cuts.
Yep.
For the most part, the trunk floor was just gone. Luckily, we were able to find replacement panels, and we're gonna put a 3-piece trunk floor in there. Right now, what we gotta do is all these little bitty holes that are right here are not supposed to be there. The easiest way I've found that you do this is take a piece of poster board and you can kind of hold it up there. And if you got nice dirty fingers, you can just press on there and it leaves a line. See, now you got a line and you can trace it.
Man, that's pretty smart. I would have never thought of that.
Well, trust me, I wouldn't have thought of it either, but sometimes you got folks in your life like your dad that thought about it for you. So I just remember that one from a kid. So now what we gotta do is we'll take this piece and we'll take it over there and trace it on some steel, cut out the steel piece, and then I'll show you how to fit it in there. So we started earlier and we made a template and I made a new piece to fill in the hole. So now that we have the piece made, I weld it in and grind it off. And when it's done, hopefully it'll look like nothing's ever been done.
Today's been a long day. Got up early to get up here to get this car knocked out. And the paint shop and body guys are expecting this car to their shop at 10 tomorrow morning. Really tired, sweaty, want to go home.
You're not done. This thing's gotta get to paint.
Added drama. Scott got his head in his ass.
I love you. You know, I've been sitting here thinking about things. My love for these guys is like this little heart. It might be a little lopsided, but it's still love. And that's what we put into all of our cars. A little bit of lopsided love.
Are we ready? Woohoo! All right. On the way to paint. Check it out, Scott. First car going to paint.
Yeah, now if we get that done, it's gonna be awesome.
Now it's starting to look like dollar bills to me. I know it's costing some dollar bills,
but I'm hoping some dollar bills are coming back.
Yeah, we need to get this thing done because we got too many dollar bills leaving.
I know. Yeah, pressure's on me. This thing's it's a lot of pressure, and every time I turn around, there's a new bill sitting on my desk. I got to get it. I got to get this thing sold and gone.
Right here? Yep. Right now, we have a deadline to get the car to the paint shop by 10 o'clock in the morning. Thankfully, I have a real good friend, Corbett Tucker, that's going to be able to paint this car for us, and he's going to work all weekend to get it done. So,
yeah, and I'm just blown away that you found somebody that would take it in stride and do this for us. I'm really happy about that.
What do you say, boss?
What is this? Scott Collins said I got a car ready to paint and wanted to bring it here, so we brought it here, and it's not ready for paint.
I told you we gonna bring you a Cherry 1 owner. I might have fudged a little when I told him how good the car was.
I'll tell you something. I got to seal the whole car. That, I got to buy a frame machine.
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, I walked around the car and I saw his face, and it was like the first time I ever met him. I thought he was going to throw me out of here.
It ain't, Corbett, it ain't that bad. Come on. I mean, if it is, tell me.
I think it might have been the demolition derby car. How long when you want it back?
I figure, 2 or 3 days, maybe.
2 or 3, 5?
That's a hell of a way to start out a friendship, isn't it?
What color?
We're wanting to paint it red.
Red? How much money?
How much? Well, free.
Free?
We're friends, right?
8.
I don't know. Corbett, really? 8? You're just with me, right?
I mean, I don't know if we can make it to 8.
What can you do for $6,500? Can you eat a little bit more Bondo dust for me? How about this? You take care of me on this one. Maybe I'll let you get me on the next one, and we'll just kind of keep this thing going about every other car.
If I can do it in 5 days.
We're gonna kind of hold you to it.
You got it.
Cool. Thank you so much.
All right, let's get this thing off the trailer.
Let's do it. It ain't gonna get work done if we don't.
So we sell it for $6,500 in 5 days.
5 days? Nah. We'll see. I don't know.
Next on Misfit Garage, Derby Dreams.
My baby!
Come on, Crazy Tom!
Dashed by the monkey.
I guess we're kind of sabotaging the fired up dudes.
And later.
What is up? What is up?
So tonight's the night. We're out here at Kennedale Speedway Park, ready for the Derby, and hopefully do a little bit of advertising. We got some flyers, some T-shirts we can throw out.
There you go. Yeah. This is a lot of fun. We needed to get away from the shop and just blow off some steam somewhere. Kennedale Speedway Park, that's the place to blow off the steam, right here. 4,000 or 5,000 people in one location at one spot. It's a great place to promote your business and just have a really good time. Plus, Tom, he really needs to pull a cork out of it every once in a while, and I think he's going to tonight.
My baby! 1 minute I'm like this, next minute I'm like, wow! It's like that! It's gonna be out there in that track!
We did print up a few flyers for the shop.
All right, cool.
We're gonna hand out some flyers with our shop name and the address and kind of let people know we're looking to buy some cars. And you never know, there could be some potential buyers out here.
You're just making it all happen this week. What can I say? Come on.
Here, take this. Here, take this. Here, take this. There you go. There you go.
It feels outstanding to be out away from the shop. I'm just boiling over with hell yeah! By the time this day's over, everybody's gonna know our name, and it ain't Buford T. Justice.
Okay, race fans, welcome to Kennedale Speedway Park. Looks like we're gonna have a great couple races for you today.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Are y'all not hiding out? Is this not like top secret? What?
We're putting stickers on cars.
Okay.
So we're out at the Kennedale Raceway. Richard sent us out here to put as many Gas Monkey stickers on demolition cars as we could. I guess we're kind of sabotaging the fired up dudes.
Yeah,
so
no.
I have money, and I brought y'all's goofy ass to stick stickers. So
Who's our first victim? Hey, we got a little proposition for you. We're wondering if we can stick a sticker on your car to represent our shop.
Would you want to do it on just this car or all 3 of my cars?
So you got 3 cars, $300.
Yeah, that'll pay for my cost of getting in.
There you go. We're trying to stick as many Gas Monkey stickers on all these demolition cars. Well, if you want it on a winning car, you better put it over here. Where are we putting it? Wherever you want to put it. There's your $100. Let's see if we can't tear something up tonight.
we have stickers on most of the cars?
I don't think Tom stands a chance. We just got him outnumbered.
No way!
Oh, there goes Richard putting stickers on cars he didn't build again. He must have found out we were here. So when we were out walking around looking at all the cars, we noticed they had gas buggy stickers on them, which we knew he spent a lot of money doing that. Oh, there you go again. Another one of Richard's stickers. I bet it cost him at least $100 a car. Hey, look, there goes another $100 that he put on somebody else's car that he didn't build. So for him to try to make us look bad, he spent a lot of money doing it. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It cost him $600 for him to try to make us feel bad.
So obviously the guys were outside walking around, see all our stickers everywhere. They kind of got fired up, just like their says, fired up garage.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Richard done started paying for stickers to go on cars he didn't build or what?
See, that's where you can benefit. I got 2 of Richard's Hondos. Y'all let us put a sticker on your car.
The way me and Tom look at it is Richard's money is free money, upside down, on the back bumper.
I'm cool with that. You good with that?
Fine.
All right, let's put it on.
Hold on.
$100 a piece. You know them two. They'll take anything.
I think we're getting raises.
I think we're getting ready.
What do you think?
I think so.
Done.
Let's go.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Good luck. Be careful.
The way we look at that is free money.
Actually, I kind of wrapped it around the tailpipe. So I'm going to be out there with Richard wrapped around my tailpipe.
Tom! Fired up garage needs you.
I am totally, completely, absolutely ready for this. This was made to cut the wind. This was made to break the wind. My hot wings are kicking in. My little deviled eggs I had, full throttle. The goal is simple. All I have to do is be the last man standing. But unfortunately, the way this car's built, if I get hit anywhere in the front end, I'm done. But I got a plan.
Come on, Crazy Tom! 3, 2, 1. Carnage! There it goes.
If I just keep going backwards and don't let nobody hit me in the front end, I got this. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
They're eyeballing Tom's computer.
Go that way!
He already died. He already died.
I lasted 13 seconds.
They smashed the computer right out of the box.
Everybody and their brother knew exactly where to hit me. It was like I had a giant bullseye on me.
They're all still going, except for poor Tom.
I am so mad. You have no idea. Humans should not feel the fury that I am feeling right now.
Hang on, buddy! Oh! Hey, you know, them other guys got paid $100. We got paid $200, so we still win.
Oh, this is not over. This is not over by a damn sight. I am coming back. I am going to rule this thing. I'm going to own this thing, and they will know my name is Thomas D. Smith.
Come on, I'll buy you a beer.
Next on Misfit Garage, piling expenses
This table full of stuff is $8,000.
and an unexpected guest.
What is up?
So, Richard helped you kick something off your bucket list.
What's that?
Getting fired.
I guess you can look at it that way.
Almost all great men or people who have had a major impact on the world have been fired. Henry Ford, fired. Bill Gates, he was fired.
Tom and Jordan,
Tom and Jordan,
they were fired.
we were fired.
All right, trans mount we don't need no more. Motor mounts don't need no more. Headers, drive shaft U-joint straps.
Our 67 Chevelle is due back from paint in just a few days. And so, what I'm doing right now is I got all the guys together here to look at all the parts that we have in the shop.
E-brake cables, car side, drag link, idler arm, tie rods.
All the new stuff that I ordered to make sure that we're getting everything ordered that I need to order.
Pitman arm, power steering lines, power steering pump.
Because once we get the car back at the shop, we got to get it built as quickly as we can, and we can't be waiting around for any parts. We got windshield wiper motor.
We have one, but
Does it work?
I don't know.
This table full of stuff is $8,000, and I really thought I was doing real good, and this is kind of what I missed.
You know, I know Scott and the guys are feeling the pressure just like I am. If we don't get out from underneath this car soon, there's not going to be another car.
I have taillight bezel.
I mean, we don't have a whole lot of investment lying around the bank that we can rely on. But at the same time, worrying doesn't do a body any good. We just need to stick to it and push ahead. That's the only way we're going to get the Chevelle sold. Hey, guys, I want to tell you something. Don't worry about what this table costs, because we're going to have our days where we're going to be in this thing. We have our days when we're going to be out of this thing, and it's all going to work out just fine. I mean, you know, you're going to worry one day, and the next day when we fire this thing up, we're boogieing it down the road. Everybody's going to be so happy.
All these freaking motivational speeches. I think the last thing that we need is another freaking, you guys are great. I want to pull out all your and give them
You about no good don't need to get after this thing? What are you doing holding that water bottle? We ought to be holding a ratchet in your hand. What is up? What is up? What's up, Slick?
Fired up garage.
All right.
Scott, man, what's happening?
Thinking of you.
What's up?
What's up, man?
When Richard and Phipps walked in the door, it pretty much put me into a down spiral, because I didn't understand why both of them would walk in at the same time. I knew it had to have been bad.
What you doing over here? What's up?
Well, Phipps gave me a call. He was kind of worried about rent. Phipps is always fairly tight on money. He's running, you know, a small mechanic shop here, and they're a little late on the rent. So he gave me a holler, and he was like, what'd I do?
Well, I told him I made a... Go ahead.
Hey, Phipps, trader. Richard's kind of had Phipps in his back pocket forever and ever. I mean, I see Phipps sneaking in here, trying to find something to report on us about.
What I did is I just told Phipps I gave him 6 months rent in advance. So it kind of makes me the landlord. Now y'all owe me.
I know you guys are behind, so I'm going to pick the rent up for you. So I'm looking at that like, is that a good thing?
What I don't understand is he wanted us gone so bad, he fired us. But now he's using his money to get back around us.
You know, he fired those guys and I quit because I didn't get along with him. So why he wants to pay rent, I don't really understand, but whatever. Maybe he sees us as that much of a threat. He wants to be able to spy on us from time to time and come in and see what we're doing.
You know, some might say it's for fun, some might say that I'm being a little competitive, but if I can help my buddy Phipps and maybe have a little leverage on them for fun, what the hell? I'll see y'all later.
Richard is the kind of guy who's got a 10-gallon hat, but he's got a half-a-gallon head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's always, I mean, it's his M.O. It's his whole life. I mean, he finds something somebody has a value, he gets it for a low price, and then he sells it for more than what it's worth, and that's how you build an empire.
Next week on Misfit Garage.
There she is.
Wow.
The shop is off to a red-hot start.
I'm digging the red.
It looks good.
But problems with the first build bring the guys to a full-on stop.
Uh-oh, we have a open diff.
And Thomas ain't gonna be able to sell an awesome hot rod and it spin one tire.
With bills piling
I don't even know how much money you spend on this thing.
Well,
and time dwindling, Thomas tries to raise some cash with a quick flip. That may soon be a flop.
oh!
As the heat rises
That sounded like it hit you in the head.
and tempers flare,
Man,
Richard Rawlings brings on the chill.
Scott, where you at? We got your AC.
Ice in a fan.
Will the Misfits be left out in the cold, or will their first big build burn rubber and bring in the cash?
What is your name? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, hi. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I think she's got a burp.